This is just such a wonderful excursion that a lot of these people have served just unbelievable in all kinds of terrible conditions, and it's so nice to see them here. I'm 85 and I was a Navy nurse in California from 1955 to 1957 plus.
I'm Jim 40. I'm in Norwell. I'm 72.
I'm Bob 40. I live in Marshfield. I'll be 85 on
95.
95. I'm getting forgetful too. 95 on October 5th.
And what do you think of this event today?
It's a wonderful event.
Tribute to veterans.
Mr. Dorico is an amazing man. He and his wife, what can you say? They just go over and above what they have to do to honor the veterans who deserve it.
And as being from Marshfield, I feel extra appreciative of being invited here by Jimmy and able to come. I turned 18 October 5th, enlisted in the Army Air Corps, spent 3.5 years, but as I developed along in my programs, the war ended in Europe, and then I became a bombardier, and the war ended in Japan, and I became an instructor, and I taught 5 Chinese cadets from Formosa at that time, brought them through 6 months training, and the only English they knew were parts of the bomb site. It was very interesting. Well, I almost stayed in. I was having a good time in the service. I was an officer and I'm making 245 bucks a month. I couldn't spend all my money, and I thought that I might stay in. But when I got home, I went back to my old job, and they said, hey, anybody that went in the service, your job is waiting for you. I worked at the Boston Fish Pier. I had the highest paying job you could get on the fish pier was a fish cutter. $64 a week when the average pay was $40 a week. I decided I didn't want to do it the rest of my life, and I went to college on the GI Bill. Went into banking, if you can believe it. So I spent a whole career with the First National Bank of Boston, 11 years. Then I got into credit unions with my brother. Joe and I worked in the Rockland Federal Credit Union. When I went there, they were $3 million in assets. When I left, we were approaching 300 million. I was number 6 employee. When I left, we had 265 employees. We did pretty well.
For the first couple of years, I did this by volunteer contributions. Council on Aging helped me get started. Very grateful to them. They're here helping again today. In the 3rd year, Mr. Dorico had learned about what was going on. He offered to host us down at his house on the river, and I think many of you have been there. It was a great place to have it, and we're certainly grateful. They are still helping out, and that's the reason we're here today. We've been loaned this property, the air-conditioned room, and this very, very, very fine fan, I might say.
I thank you from myself and all the other veterans that are here and their guests. Thank you so very much, both of you.